the Simpsons Pinball Party, sorry. WhiteStar modified CPU came in. It had alkaline corrosion at the GAL chip, on the processor chip, over here on this LS74. And then it had leaked all the way down to here and here. So remove those sockets, clean up the traces, reinstall. Fortunately, the sound side of this board is working because this is called a CPLD and it can only be programmed by Stern. And look at the pitch on these the legs on these components. This is not something that I can currently take care of, nor do I want to have to stock these parts. This one you can only get from Stern. So cleaned everything up, already had an NVRAM in it, and got everything going again, and it is working properly right now. I'm going to take it through the tests here. Let me turn the volume down. All right, here we go. Switch test, and I'll just walk through the first column. Switch 3 on WhiteStar games, for whatever reason that does not register as part of the switch matrix. I really need to figure out why that is, but that's true for almost every WhiteStar game as far as I know. Alright, you can see that's all working properly. Alright, we're going to do the coil tests and we're going to cycle through them. And so the first flash you see will be right here. 6, 7, 8. The duration of these flashes is variable because the game thinks it's connected to a Simpsons Pinball Party playfield, and of course different coils at different locations. I've marked with a black dot the coils that get skipped because that's where the key pin is on the connector. And now over to the last one. This is generally a flasher circuit right here. So you can see all of those are working. Now let's go back to test, check the lamps, and let's do all the lamps at once. All working properly. Beautiful thing. And the flashers, this is just a repeat of part of the coil test. You can see them walking through. They don't walk through in any particular order. And hold your ears. Okay, that's the knocker. And this tests each of the ROMs. Of course, 2 of them had corrosion, so this is important.
Set your reactions to stun. You are a sight to behold. Your play is outstanding. You're very skilled for a child.
Thank you. Alright, so that's all working properly. Dot test, it's working fine. It's a function of the comms between the CPU and the dot controller where I have the Simpsons chip installed. That's all working correctly. Alrighty. And that's it. Game will now reboot. I don't have the switches set, so it's going to be looking for some pinballs here, and it'll count down from 20. I'm not going to wait for that, but when it does reboot, back to where it started from when I started the video. Let me reboot it from power up. You can see the LED flash here, which indicates the revision level of the OS that the board's been flashed with. Well, I think that was Rev 3. It could be updated, but that's not something I want to fool with today. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back up and operating. Thanks very much for sending the board.